What is going on, coaches? In today's video, we're going to go ahead and talk about how to get high ticket coaching clients every single week and make it predictable. If you guys are brand new to the channel, my name is Jonathan, and this channel is all about helping you guys start or grow your coaching and consulting business. So if that's you, if you're a coach, if you're a consultant and you want to get more clients and you're struggling with getting clients, or you are wondering how to get more clients, this is the channel for you. So go ahead and subscribe and comment down below what's your biggest question when it comes to starting or scaling your coaching or consulting business. Now, in today's video, we're going to go ahead and talk about how to get coaching clients predictably every single week for your coaching business. Now, this is one of the biggest questions that I had when I first started my business, because I was just like, I came from an agency model. As you guys know, that I came from an agency model, and in the agency model, you have somewhat of recurring revenue, right? So every single month, you're doing a service for a client, and they're paying you every single month after month after month after month. So if you got another client, all that would add up on each other. But in the coaching business, that's not really the case, right? Unless you have payment plans, but those payment plans are usually lower than the agency service, right? So at that point, I was just like, okay, well, how can I make this predictable? How can I predictably get, 3 to 5 clients every single week and make, $15,000 to $20,000 in my coaching business every single week? Because that was the number that I was going after. Your number might be, hey, I want to make $5,000 a month so I can go full time in it. If that's you, then that's perfect. We all have different goals, and that's okay. That's fine. So, right? So obviously your goals and the amount of work that you do is going to be depending on how much money you want to make. So in my case, I wanted to make, anywhere from 10 to 15, even $20,000. I was like, okay, that would be the ideal goal. That would be amazing, because that's what I was making in my agency. So I was like, how can I replace that with my coaching business, and how can I get clients predictably? Because as you know, when you are a coach versus when you are an agency owner, you're probably going to cold DM a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of clients with Loom videos and all of that good stuff. But in the coaching business, that's a little bit different, right? In the coaching business, you are the expert. So how does it seem if the expert goes out and says, hey, I think I can help you, right? Imagine a doctor walking around door to door and say, hey, I think that you're sick. Let me help you with your health. Would you trust that doctor? Or would you think, that doctor's crazy? Because I know I would be like, yo, doctor, you're freaking insane. Go away. I'm not gonna trust you. And it's the same thing with the coaching business. In the coaching business, we as the coaches, we have to put ourselves in somewhat of a pedestal, right? We have to put ourselves in somewhat of a pedestal because we are the expert, right? We are the expert, and we need to have a way to consistently attract people to our business, right? Consistently attract people to our business. We need to go ahead and get our ideal clients to come to us, and us not chase them down, because then if we're the coach, we look desperate, right? We look desperate. We're consistently chasing clients. We look desperate, and nobody wants to work with a desperate coach. Everybody wants to work with the coach that everybody wants, because they know that they actually do their job correctly and they actually solve problems. So you want to be the coach. You want to be that coach that it's an expert that actually solves problems, that attracts people to them. And that's exactly what I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about today. I want to go ahead and share with you guys this system that we use to get clients every single week, to get appointments every single week, to get messages asking me, hey, how much do you charge? How do you work every single week? So you guys can go ahead and replicate it for yourself. So we need 3 things in order to make this happen. And we have to understand these 3 things. We need a way to captivate attention. We need a way to cultivate that attention. And we need a way to convert that attention, right? I'm going to go ahead and show you this, and then how I do it, so you can go ahead and do the same. Or then you can go ahead and grab that concept and use it on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever it is that you want to use. So the way we want to see this is we want to go ahead and ask ourselves, well, how can I show up in front of my ideal client the most consistent way possible? And one of the most consistent way possible to show up in front of your ideal client is actually by using Facebook groups. Because if you know your ideal client and they're hanging out on Facebook groups, all you have to do is go into those Facebook groups, right? Let's say these fishes are your ideal client. All you have to do is go on those Facebook groups and just drop your message. drop your bait in these Facebook groups, and those fishes are going to start biting. They're going to start biting. And then you can go ahead and grab them and turn them and put them in here. Right? Because they're biting your bait. They're engaging. They're like, oh my God, Jonathan is so valuable. And I do this every single week. I'll do this at least 3 times a week. I write a very good, compelling post. A post that has really good, a lot of value in it. And I just drop it in different Facebook groups. And what happens? In some groups, they get 20 comments, 30 comments, 50 comments, 100 comments in some cases. Sometimes they get 5 comments, 10 comments. But I know every single time I drop a gem in those Facebook groups, I'm going to go ahead and get comments from people saying, oh my God, that was so helpful, that was so helpful, that was so helpful. And what do these people do? Even the people that don't comment, that just like it, what do? They go from here to here. I'm just moving them one step closer for them to convert them to clients. That's all I'm doing. My goal is just to move them one step closer. They didn't know me. I wrote this post. Now they know me. Right? So now they know me. And now what do? Now I can go ahead and create videos. I can do interviews. I can give away free stuff to go ahead and cultivate that relationship, to ascend that relationship further on and on and on, and get them to really trust me, because now they know me. Now I want to go ahead and get them to like me and get them to trust me. And how do I do this? By just, now they're in my profile. Now they're in my profile funnel, right? So now I'm using my personal profile in Facebook to go ahead and build that relationship even more. Now what do I keep doing? Every single post that I write in a Facebook group, I post it in my Facebook wall for my friends, so that relationship could be continue growing and continue ascending and ascending and ascending and ascending and ascending until I actually create an offer post, right? And this offer post is simply just to get them on a call, right? To go ahead and convert them to a call. So in my offer post, I would just say, hey, I'm looking for 5 coaches who want help with this. If that's you, go ahead and comment down below, and then I'll message you to see if you're a good fit. And then people comment, and I go ahead and message them. We get on a call, and then end the call. Guess what I do? I demonstrate that I can actually help them by actually helping them, aka actually solving a problem for them. And at the end of the call, they're like, oh my God, Jonathan, I want more of this. How can I get more of this? I tell them I'm on my program and I show them how much it is. And they're like, okay, yeah, I want it. This is exactly how this process works, right? If you see this, I'm captivating that attention, right? So this ideal client is hanging out in somewhere in the internet. They're hanging out a Facebook group. I come in here in this Facebook group. I write this piece of content, I throw it in here, and then they come back and say, that was helpful. They go to my profile. I go in my profile and drop more content, right? So I drop videos, I drop content pieces, I drop interviews in my profile, right? To cultivate that relationship, get them to even trust me, get them to know me even more. And then this person was like, oh my God, that's amazing. How can I get more information? I get my offer post. I drop it in here because you can't drop an offer post inside a Facebook group. I drop it in my regular profile. They come and they say yes. And now we are in a call. And this is the process that this actually works. I go into a Facebook group, I drop content, they go to my profile, I build that relationship even more over time, and then now they're on a call. And this is called building reciprocity. I think that's how you say it. This is called building reciprocity. I think that's exactly how you say it. Sorry, I'm terrible with grammar. But all you want to do is build the goodwill in the marketplace. You want to go ahead and build as much goodwill as possible, because the more goodwill that you build, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be like, oh my God, Jonathan's amazing. Jonathan is the absolute expert when it comes to creating content, micronation, or going full-time in your business. Jonathan is amazing when it comes to that. I want to work with Jonathan. because I'm building so much goodwill in the marketplace that they are only going to want to work with me. So when I create an offer post, I don't do the offer post every day. I do it maybe once a week or every 2 weeks. But the whole point with the offer post is to go ahead and say, hey, by the way, for those who are ready to extend your relationship with me, I have this offer that could honestly help you guys. Right? But what do I do on a weekly basis, usually on a daily basis, is I go in there and I add value. I add so much value into this bucket, right? Pretend that this is some type of a bucket. On a daily basis, I come here and add. I add every single day. Add. So over time, this bucket is getting filled with value pieces, filled with goodwill, filled with content that I created over time. And then once a week, I come in here and I open the little thing and say, hey, by the way, I'm looking for clients. So I go back in the bucket and I start collecting the goodwill that I created over time. So I created so much goodwill that over time, the market is going to be like, okay, yeah, you created so much goodwill. Here it is. Because I go back and ask for it. Be like, hey, I'm looking for clients. And all of these people that have been so impressed with my value over time are going to be like, yeah, Jonathan, I want to work with you. And that's exactly how you want to position your business. You want to go ahead and go into where your ideal clients are hanging out, add value in there. They're going to go to your profile, they're going to follow you, and then continue building that relationship. Don't ruin the relationship by trying to sell them right away. Build that relationship over time and then create an offer post. And those people who engage with that, then those people are the ones who are ready to ascend that relationship. Guys, I hope you guys found this helpful. If you guys do this every day, if you guys go in there and add value every day, and then once a week come and ask for something back, you guys are going to see how this is a full cycle. You start adding, and then you start getting. That's the way it works, and that's how I'm able to get clients every single week for my coaching business. So if you guys want help doing this, if you guys want help creating this whole system in your business, go ahead and book a call down below. I would love to go ahead and have a one-on-one conversation with you guys to see how we can set all of this up in your business. Guys, thank you so much for your time, and I'll talk to you guys later.